Superman curl on. Okay.
I know that guy. How's everyone doing this evening? I'll be playing our lovely Tremere Aubrey Valentine. Uh, the young lad, second in command, heading into Catland, looking to back his boy up. Let's get this started.
All right, Christian, you're up, buddy.
Hi, everybody. Hey, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba. Here, my pronouns are he, him, and I am playing Maximilian Washington, Gangrel. Yeah, maybe Primogen by the end of this. We'll see what happens. And I'm super excited that his pronouns are also he, him.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just a quick reminder, last week we had our giveaway, and our buddy Whipthorn had won the giveaway, so we sent off a copy of the player's guide over to him. Congratulations to Whipthorn. There will be another giveaway in the next couple of months. I have something else planned, so keep your eyes peeled, and don't worry, you might win next time.
Give it up to Dylan, sending out books on how to be a player.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a player no more.
Yes, you are the storyteller.
That's it. So without further ado, let's sink our fangs into this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans.
Blah.
Blah. Why does that name sound super familiar? No, K-Night Chronicles. Huh. If you heard me, no you didn't. When last we left off, Aubrey and Max and Ambrose for a little bit were outside the hovel, we'll call it, where they had just finished meeting with the creep. Almost immediately, there was a discussion as to the eye-opening experience that Ambrose had with the creep, how he could be an elevated person just the same way that the creep elevated themselves. In a sense, though, that would not be beneficial to the rest of the coterie, or quite possibly the city itself. Aubrey then... how do we put this nicely? Aubrey pretty much spelt it out in a way that was crystal clear with a very big cold shoulder to it as well, though. Saying that even though his name is the designer, even though he was working with a higher quality clay, his designs and his artwork is subpar. And that no matter what Ambrose tries to do, he will never succeed at being great. that's when Ambrose said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home," and he dipped off. The rest of the evening, Max and Aubrey were discussing. Well, they were discussing a lot of things. Mostly what happened in their past that brought them to this point in time. How they came to be this creature of the night. Things that shaped their past to form who they are today. Max's relationship with Jasmine and what may have happened that quote unquote broke the relationship. And Max talks to Aubrey about how Aubrey can be completely perfectly fine with the situation of wiping his mother's memory and just carrying on as if nothing happened. The whole episode, we learned a lot about the introspective look on both these characters, a much deeper dive into who Max is, into who Aubrey is. I, for one, loved it. We then ended the night with the two of them going off into the distance to go feed or whatever they were going to do, whatever shenanigans were going to happen for the evening. And then we faded to black on that scene. And then it opened up to the next scene of Ambrose lifting up a manhole cover and saying that it was time for him to do some work as he dove down in and closed the grate above him. We're going to open our scene tonight on the following evening, Saturday at dusk. A few hours before Max is to meet with the Gangrels in the park. With that, players, the stage is yours. You're muted, my friend.
I'm just, I think Max, for the time being, has just been waiting in his gym, checking over people working out, doing their thing. And I think he's just been looking at the clock mostly, knowing it's time. When it's time to go, it's time to go. And he does look like his mind is busy. He looks both focused and unfocused. It's hard to tell from like a primary glance. Yeah, I think he's just been thinking of what to say, who to say it to, because he doesn't know many Gangrel personally. Like, he doesn't really hang out with the rest of the group or group or clan or tribe, what have you. So I think he's just been reminiscing on that.
I think Aubrey's been spending his time close by in the gym. He's slowly been pretending to not notice the large man that he boxed in the past, and he's just been inching closer where he's working out, playing a cell phone game because he doesn't have any internet at his house, so he's using the Wi-Fi here. And he's feeling confident, he's really prepared for this meeting. He's got like a gym bag with everything he thinks he might need for this meeting that he procured from here, but filled with things that he's let's just say he's battle ready.
Okay.
Right. Do I see you just ever inching ever closer towards me, or is it like you're trying to ever or to the much bigger gentleman that you fought before?
Oh, it'd be very hard to notice not to notice, because despite his stealthing abilities, he's dragging a large heavy gym bag, and then like moving over, and then dragging this bag, and then moving over.
Aubrey, what's in the bag?
Oh, what's in the bag?
You feeling a little stressed out? I've got just the thing. You feeling up or down? I've got uppers, I've got downers.
What uppers and downers in what regard?
Got like catnip to for the gangrels to really get the party going. Got like a few squeaky toys, really lighten the mood. It's a little feeling a little playtimey.
I feel like even if I wasn't a gangrel, I feel like that would be offensive in some capacity to bring out catnip and chew toys.
They don't everybody doesn't have to partake. I'm not like a pusher. I'm like a nice drug. Hey, would you like some,
Right.
a chew toy?
Is that your pusher accent?
It wasn't. I've been working on an Italian thing, sort of like when we're very important now. So I'm going to go there and I'm like, hey, you don't talk to my guy like that.
Well,
Are you talking to him? Are you talking to him?
well,
What if I am his father? What if we're family?
we're family over here. What are we doing? As much as I appreciate the effort of help you're trying to put in, I'm basically kind of on trial here. So I think a more nuanced approach might be more appropriate.
Like the brush for cats. That's pretty.
Again, I don't think
nuanced.
anybody wants to get brushed by someone they don't know.
Well, then I probably don't entirely understand what the word nuance means.
I think I want to play it by ear.
I hear play it by ear, but what if you played it by? And he pulls out one of those tug of war chew toys. Really show him who's boss.
That is.
Huh?
I get more offended with everything.
I've always wanted to have like a real.
If you play tug of war one of those boys, they will tear your arm off,
Oh.
and then use that to play with. I don't know what.
I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to be helping. Like, how am I now your second in command? I come in there, I do what? Muscle or? I really haven't been working out.
I want you to be an observer. I want you to if anything seems fishy or off, like things aren't going my
Playing to
way.
my strong suits. Silent observer. Yes.
I don't know how these boys will act. I don't know what they're gonna say.
So you aren't entirely certain the chew toys aren't gonna work.
I'm just gonna call that. Let's call that like Plan K. You know, like
Special K, like the cat thing.
yeah, like what?
Little like ketamine. Well,
just lingered in the air there for a little bit. She's like, I just realized what I'm saying.
It's a long vowel. Please don't tell me you actually brought real drugs into my gym.
I wouldn't know where to get drugs, but
You are a rock star? I don't think that's true.
Here's the thing: when you're a rock star, you just kind of tell somebody to get you drugs.
I'm sure no one's actually just handed you drugs just cause.
More often than you got a point there.
I just need you to be
Ready to put the dogs down? Yes, I brought it. My heater. You just say the code word. Who let the dogs out? No.
Oh my god.
this gets
All let her bark.
these.
I'm leaving.
Thank
I
you.
got Harold and Mods in my sock.
Harold and Marty. Your names, your weapons.
Yeah,
Huh.
they're good friends.
As long
Mod's a sassy broad. That Mod.
only use those in self-defense. Okay. If anyone, if
Preemptive
anything,
self-defense.
no,
No, we're gonna say it's self-defense. I understand how to talk to the law.
no,
I was standing my ground.
self-defense only with these boys. I don't know. It could get messy. And if it does get messy, it's supposed to get messy.
No. I brought towels.
Don't messier than towels can afford, I suppose.
Well, I'm not using the dick beater shirts, but
Gangrel.
they're in there if we need them.
Gangrel have two manners of conversation: talking, and then fighting while talking. I typically go for the talking part.
Am I gonna understand the talking, or is it all gonna be barks and growls? And
Maybe, I don't know. Could be a mixture of both.
there's a chance I am a parcel tongue. I haven't tried yet.
I suppose the next snake you find, you will slither at or hiss
I will.
at.
I've got a very good with my tongue. Let's just not go into it. We can go into it later if you're wondering.
I'm okay. I got some things to worry about first before I worry about your tongue.
God, if I keep that chamber secret.
It's not the top of my list. It's way down there.
It's like right next to Plan K. It's like right there.
Saying,
I do thank you for the energy you have brought. It is. You are always able to lessen the anxiety in the air, and I appreciate that.
I like how you can find a compliment in any scenario.
I'm a people pleaser, I suppose.
It's gonna serve you well tonight.
He's hoping to that, though.
I wouldn't bet against you.
I appreciate that.
Comes down to a fight, like a raw fight.
If it comes down to a raw fight, then I fight. Might makes right. To a lot of Gangrel.
Think you could take him?
Maybe one, maybe two. I don't know about
17.
Yeah, I don't know about 17.
Are we? Do we have the numbers on our side? Are we
No.
rolling deep? So it's just you and I?
It's just you and I.
Oh.
Hence why I go maybe Plan K waits a while.
I understand.
Before
You don't
we-
want to pull out the big guns till the end. You don't want to know what we've got in store. I got it.
Exactly.
First, we use our words.
Words, fists.
Not me though. Silent observer.
Silent observer. And if things do go wrong or start to go wrong in any other
Observe
way,
the hell out of it.
observe the hell out of
From a
it.
distance.
And if you can help. If you can find some Tremere way to help me, if things are going very badly,
Oh, you want me to hit him with the eyes?
hit him with the eyes. Get as dirty as you can.
You hear that? And he's like the boxer nearby. Anything I can do?
It's the big guy. He's just like turns his back on you.
We're just supposed to be friends with that boy.
I'm nagging him.
You're nagging him.
It's a thing. Like, watch. You don't look as good as you think you look in that suit. You look even better. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. See? You felt bad, and you wanted to appease me.
No, I just felt confused because it was quicker than I thought it would be.
I get it. Do you want to make out about it?
No,
So I
again,
need work on the
priorities.
This nagging isn't. Didn't read the whole book.
You should. It's a fine art. It seems like it's a complex art to get behind. To flip flop
Somewhere
like
between peacocking and nagging. So
that.
really
Okay.
ridiculous outfit. Get them to look at me and be like, "No, you look ridiculous."
Well, again, as a rock star, I'm sure you've peacocked a lot.
How dare you? I was always on fleek. Bitch, when I walked the runway, I slayed.
I'm sure drop jaws
And draws.
and maybe a few bras and panties. Who knows?
All right. So, are we going to head out now, or are we gonna?
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's do this fucking thing. Let's do it. Let's
Max, do you want any of your night dogs, watchdogs, to come with you?
That's what I'm saying. We need to roll deep.
Are any of them Gangrel or are they all human?
I believe you told me that you ghouled a few of them.
I ghouled a few of them.
So they have some powers of the Gangrel.
Yeah, but
Majority of them are human.
Yeah, but they call for me and me only. So I think I'm gonna honor that
Okay.
and just go myself.
Well, I mean, I know that you're thinking going alone, but here's the thing. This is your way of showing them that, like, your possession, you're arriving. You don't even think about these as you. These are extensions of you. They are you. You are the pack leader, and this is your pack.
Well, they're supposed to be my pack, and if I'm gonna show up as the leader, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Understood. They're your pack, and I'm packing. Hailed and Mon are my dogs.
Just like slaps Aubrey on the back. Thank you.
I apologize in advance.
It's okay.
All right. We're taking the hoopty. We're taking
I'm taking my actual car.
All right. Okay. They will know this vehicle. Okay. You get into your car.
Why did that feel like a threat? I didn't like that
Nope.
at all.
Nope. It's.
They will know it, and
They will know it.
it's gone.
Hope you're okay. Rims on those.
So not only are they like, you're not our leader, you go outside, your car's on fucking blocks. They're
Yeah,
like, wow,
yeah.
I'm like,
this is a very disrespectful meeting.
this is not how the meeting was supposed
Take their
to go.
shoes. Take their shoes. They're walking home.
They probably don't even wear shoes.
All right. So we'll still say that it takes the proper amount of time for you to get to the specific location, Louis Armstrong Park, that you guys were meeting. It is still early enough because the meeting was supposed to happen at midnight, but you guys were there around 10 o'clock, we'll say 10:30, to properly survey the area, see if there is an opportunity for an ambush in the area or whatnot. So
I'm looking for animals, man. Gangrel got scouts on days.
Yep.
Like,
Is that a fucking Kruger? Like, it's
how'd they
the
get out
middle
of the
of New
zoo?
Orleans.
How'd they get out of the zoo? Get out of here.
give me a wits and awareness, please, if you're looking for animals.
I gotta pull out the dice roller. Hold on.
Oh, that's right.
I don't like the look of that bird, Max. That bird is up to no good.
Maybe, but
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What?
Don't
Oh,
open up
shit.
new monster and say, "Oh shit." It's like, actually, this is in there.
I forgot about the new art for this thing.
ooh,
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried. Four successes.
Okay, you see that there is getting sucked into the. You see that in the bushes and whatnot, there are those little geckos that are running all over New Orleans. They're about this big. They're as big as my nose. You don't see any like cats or stray dogs. Not even a rat.
Not even a stinking rat.
Just sit down in the center of this place and wait.
Aubrey?
Oh, I follow him in. I take note of exits and entrances, skylights. And, what am I? If I discover anything, is there just one way in, one way out?
No, it's a very open park, so like there's many points of egress to get in and out. There is like two entrances, official entrances, but like there's no gates to bar you in.
Okay.
It's very
It's
open
like an
air.
open park. Okay.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
there's no like leash law or anything. It's like very.
You say that because they're Gangrel?
Just want to make sure they're not getting in trouble.
No, there's no leash law.
It's like a dog park.
No, it's not. It's an actual park.
They have a.
They have
station.
the curb your dog signs, of course, but there's nothing like saying that animals can't be in the area.
If the police show up, you're my emotional support, homie. So they can't just roll up on you. I've got this.
I appreciate that. That's. I'm glad you got my back in that regard.
Do you have like an animal form that you can take?
I don't know yet.
Animal situation?
Not to my knowledge.
If you had an animal form, what would it be?
If I had an animal form, I would hope like a healthy dog or like a bird.
Pretty sick.
If you could be an animal, what would you be?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. What a weird question to ask somebody in the middle of this place where
That time.
really it's stressing me out.
I know. We talked about peacock.
We have like a lot on our plate right now, and there's so many animals. It's just a lot to think about right now.
I'm sure you've got a favorite animal.
It's like a wolf, maybe like a lone wolf that has a pack.
Well,
A lone wolf that has a pack.
a lone wolf. Well, you can't really be a lone wolf if you got a pack with you.
Yeah, but we're like a pack of lone wolves, each of us.
Again, one contradicts the other.
Life is a contradiction, my friend.
Yes, but also it's
Best
an
to
answer.
embrace it.
Okay, so you are a lone wolf with a pack of lone wolves.
Yes.
So you call yourself the Lone Wolf Pack?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We got
Okay.
jackets.
You got jackets. Do they have anything on them? Is it like a print design?
It's definitely like a bunch of wolves howling at a moon with it like in a circle, and it says the lone wolves.
Is it like graffiti writing on it?
The
Bubble
absolute
letters, like the
irony
hard bubble letters.
of a vampire saying he's going to have a pack of wolves.
Right.
It is not lost on me. It is hilarious in my mind. I love this. While this conversation is happening, you guys notice that it is particularly quiet. Max, now the fact that you are realizing that you have not seen any animals in the area is a bit out of touch.
It's a flip of the sign.
Yep. With that realization, you guys look off in the distance and you see 3 small groups of people heading your direction in 3 different locations. Each one has about 5 or 6 people within the pod. They're not tight-knit, they're not super spread out, but they're close enough where there's room for them to... what's the right word I'm looking for? Sway between each other if need be. Almost like a formation.
So what's the plan? You're just gonna nag him outright, right? You're gonna tell him like something like your breath smells like garbage, so he feels like he has to stand away from you.
Well, first we're gonna find out who's in charge of the group. And we're gonna have a conversation.
And then pretend to forget his name because like he doesn't matter to you.
I mean, they all matter, Aubrey. I've got this.
I'm not prepared for this.
You maybe not. That's again observer.
Silence.
So you can prepare if you do have something to say.
Man, we should have put me on a rooftop with like a 6 sniper rifle.
That would have been good, yeah. And Max stands up and hand like thumbs in the pockets of each of his pants pockets as he just waits, standing tall, looking at them all in their eye line.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting.
Yep. And they make their way over to you guys. It takes no more than about 2 minutes from where they were out in the street area to getting right up to where you guys are. They're giving about a good 15-20 feet of distance between you, but they make a semicircle. Not a straight line of people, but like the grouping makes a semicircle with ability for you to leave. They're not closing you in, and they're not trying to be physically threatening with their
That's nice of them.
placement.
It's not immediately starting hostile. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Stand there in silence.
And one of them, she pipes up. She goes, "Well, good evening, Maximilian. And friend."
Good evening. Could I ask, your name, of course? That'd be my first kind act, I suppose.
Of course, my name is Michelle.
Okay, Michelle, and the rest of you. Raise your hands. Who has a problem with me?
Immediately, everybody's hand goes up.
Everybody.
Everybody's hand goes up.
Even you.
I want to fit in.
Okay. Then let's discuss your problem with me.
By the way, Michelle is a 5'2". She's wearing ripped jeans, a very dirty tank top, hair is in a messy bun, black lower lipstick, poorly painted on wings. And the rest of the group that's surrounding her, they're also looking a little disheveled. Some are more put together with like clean jeans on or a clean shirt.
That's good.
But for the most part, it's all dingy looking stuff. Nothing.
These are your classic Gangrel. Not your
It's your classic Gangrel. They don't want to stand out in the crowd. They don't want people to be staring at them. They're the type of people that if you look at them, you would go, okay, and just keep on walking by.
Who would like to go first and explain their problem with me?
They all start looking back and forth at each other. And then another one at the other end, he pipes up, "Well, first off, you just think you can be our primogen?"
I was assigned the role of Primogen, and I take that assignment with honor. As should all of you.
Assigned by whom exactly? Because we were never told of any assignments that were going to be happening.
I was assigned by Angelo himself.
And they all start like rolling their eyes and looking at each other. Like, okay, all right, okay. Another one on the other side. She speaks up. We all know you're Angelo's child. Like as you should know, some of us are as well. But like, hey. You wouldn't really know that, I guess, because you never came around. You never really spoke to us. This might be our first actual interaction with you, Max.
I mean, that also goes for all of you, doesn't it?
Yeah. We're a pack. We run together. We expect one person who wants to be part of the pack to join us. Because if you plan on leading the pack, you kind of want to introduce yourself. We don't need to introduce ourselves to someone who's being pushed upon us.
Well, my name is Maximilian Washington. I am a former pro boxer, former prince's. What's the word? I think we'll look over at Aubrey for the what was our assignment.
You guys were a herald.
Harold.
Former Princess Harold.
And Maud? Maud? Was that the go word?
No.
Just like it's really weird contextually to just throw out Harold. We should be a little more clear with us.
You're right. I do not know any of you, and that is my fault. That falls on me. I have been quite busy ever since I was turned, looking out for the neighborhood I live in, the city I live in, making sure we're all okay. I am sorry that did not extend to all of you. That again is on me, even before this Primogen business.
Did you ever want to meet us? Did you ever want to get to know your clan? Did you ever want to get to know who the Gangrel were in this city, besides from your sire, Angelo?
It crossed my mind. Definitely.
Did you hear that? It crossed his mind.
I didn't
It
stutter.
crossed his mind that he wanted to meet us, to know us, and now he just expects us to, welcome him as our new leader. This is going to be a hoot, isn't it? Oh
I
man.
expect you to welcome me regardless of my status. I didn't see any of you. Any of you. And you come here bitching at me that I don't know you.
Yeah, because you've been sheltered in Daddy's Harbor.
Sheltered, huh? Wow. Is that how you really feel?
If they really knew Angelo, they'd know that he's definitely not sheltering you.
Just because I've lived comfortably, not comfortably, doesn't mean I'm sheltered. I've thrown myself into a fire many a time. Would you like examples?
Yeah, sure. Give us some examples. We have some of our own, but yeah, please start off.
As you know, I dealt with the Mad Prince during his lovely campaign of terrorizing the city. I was in the middle of that. I have dealt with Garou threats, being chased by them. I have dealt with the Oblivion. Let's see what else. What else is there? What else is there? Deranged harvesters have been thrown my way. Goo monsters. New princes, old princes, semi princes. It's a list. You have met them, the Oblivion. You have all met them. This is why you are another reason why you're upset at me, I suppose. Fire does great against them. I should let you all know that. It's a fantastic factor against the Oblivion. I have been solitary, yes. Yes, that accounts to the strength of me being alone. There's also weakness in not having all of you around.
From off in the distance, you hear another voice that says, "You want to know the biggest reason that we're all pissed off at you, Max?"
Please elaborate.
And from a tree off in the distance, you see a guy just grab a tree branch and just hang down. He was clearly hiding up in that tree. You don't know for how long, but he's been there. And he just simply hangs from about one arm. "We're pissed at you because you let 3 of us die when we were trying to help your ass." And he drops down.
I let 3 of you die.
He drops down and starts heading forward. And the semicircle parts away, allowing him to come forward. The closer he gets to you, an inkling of a memory forms, and then it starts to snowball and get bigger and bigger. The face of this person becomes very familiar to you. It's someone from your past before you were embraced. Someone from your childhood, even. This person grew up in the same places that you did. In the same institutions. In the same terrible 4 walls. When you were bounced around, he was bounced around. Sometimes he was bounced around first and you guys found each other again. But somehow he was always there. You're looking at an old friend named Ezekiel.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
And you know that he only goes by EZ. And he is now standing no more than 5 feet away from you. He's about 5'10". He's got a burly build to him. He's wearing a ripped tee. Knockoff designer pants. Old Nikes. A belt that's too large for him. And finger-free gloves.
So that's a specific fashion statement because fingerless gloves don't do anything. Like, come on.
Damn thing. I think because after that exchange of I got them killed, it's like I got them killed.
Yeah. You got him killed because you and your friends ran away. Even though Angelo told you to leave. We don't abandon our pack, do we? And automatically they all agree behind it. Nope.
So I die along with you.
We are one.
What does pride do to someone who's dead? Easy go.
Say it again.
Ezekiel.
Okay.
We're gonna roll dice, folks.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
We're rolling dice, folks.
His character sheet is right here.
Just tell me what I'm rolling and I'll roll it.
5. You are rolling your... Give me a... Ooh, where'd it go?
Strength brawl. Dex brawl.
You're gonna have to give me Dex Brawl against his Strength Brawl, because you're trying to evade his attack.
That is 7 successes from me.
He gets you by 1. As an elbow raises up and clips the bottom of your chin. And then as he raises up, he goes, it's boom, and just pushes his hair back. You know I hate when people call me that. Max.
And that's why I called you that.
Run your hand through that crazy ass hair. Maybe if you found a comb, you wouldn't use your fingers.
I did not. Fuck. Wow. 1, I didn't. Good hit. 2.
My dice tray broke again.
Wow. I did not expect to see you here. Of all people in my life, you are the last on that list.
I mean, if you came around, Max. If you even knew half the story, Max. If you weren't Angelo's favorite, Max.
You know, people pick favorites for a reason.
For more than one reason sometimes.
I guess that just means some reasons weren't good enough.
Yeah. Guess that's why I never got out of the foster care, huh? That's why I never got out of the home. Wasn't good enough.
Yeah, sometimes we're not good enough. You and me. I technically didn't get out. You know that.
I don't think anyone ever really gets out.
Prison of the mind.
He gives like a half glance over at Aubrey. Like snarls a bit and looks back at Max.
I think he likes me.
Who's your sire?
I'm taken.
Who's my sire?
Genuinely curious. It's been a hot minute, man.
I don't think you want to know that, Max.
If I didn't want to know, I wouldn't have asked.
Tell you what. Let's finish up this messy business here. And then, based upon how the evening goes, maybe I will, maybe I won't tell you.
Okay, so you don't want me to be Primogen, then who wants to be one?
Wants to? Well, there's a difference between wanting and earning.
Right. So, who wants to earn it? Whose problem is it so much that they want the responsibility instead?
One of them in the back pipes up. Easy has been taking care of us for the past 15 years, even with Angelo in charge. Angelo's always been off doing his thing, retired, hanging out at your gym. Easy's been here all the time. Easy's been taking care of us.
Look over to Easy.
He hasn't moved. He's still 5 feet in front of you.
Do you want to earn it? Easy.
Want to earn? I do believe that I have earned it. Didn't you just hear that? Last 15 years, I've been taking care of our kind, our clan. Even with Angelo being our primogen, it landed on my shoulders to take care of, well, I was about to say 20 of us, but the 17 of us.
Don't think I'm not saddened by that loss.
You don't even know their names.
Doesn't matter. I'm still sad about it.
Are you sad or are you mad? Because sometimes those emotions can be quite confused.
I'm sad at the loss of life. Mad that I know who did it and I couldn't stop him. Mad as hell. I'm mad that my business got leaked over to y'all and hurt y'all. Even if I wasn't a leader, that still hurts me to my core. And I do want to make up for that. I do want to take care of y'all.
And how do you intend to take care of us, Max, when you've got your own little coterie that you gotta take care of? Or are they taking care of you? Who's taking care of... Is this quiet one, is he taking care of you?
He's offered me friendship. Kind of reminiscent of yours back in the day.
It's hard to sit here and listen to so many people badmouth Angelo.
They obviously have a history that
I
I don't know
understand.
about, but I do want to know. I do want to learn.
I respect you for listening to it. But in reality, people, when they're given an order, are you really telling me that they wouldn't have followed it? You were given an order and you followed it. You did your duty. If Easy doesn't understand what it is to follow orders, then he has no right to lead. You've never failed to listen to your father, and if he can't do that or teach your people to do that, he has no business leading.
Listen here, pup. My order was to attack a thing. And to defend him.
I imagine why.
Because I was ordered to. Sometimes you need to take orders blindly. just because it's coming from someone of a higher seat of power.
What
Unfortunately,
do you think
that's
Max
the
is
way
doing?
of. What do you think Max is doing?
You think he wanted this?
We don't know Max from a hole in the wall. We don't know jack shit about this guy.
You know me, Easy.
I knew you. I knew you, Max, back in the day. I don't know you since your embrace. Last time we parted, we were kids, man. I don't know the adult. I don't know Max since he went to the Golden Gloves. I don't know Max when he went for the Olympics. I don't know Max since he'd been embraced. There's a lot of shit that's happened from when we were back in the spot. I don't know you anymore, man.
You
We have
disappeared
changed.
on me. You disappeared on me. You faded from me. I would have took you anywhere, everywhere. You was brothers, man.
Yeah, we
You
were.
vanished on me. The fact that I see you now, the fact that this is the first time I'm seeing you in years. Come on, man. You didn't come by the gym. You didn't come by while I was training. You didn't come by for anything. I tried to look for you, but you were gone. You vanished. I didn't know where you went.
Remember what this guy said about following orders?
Someone ordered you not to. Someone ordered you to disappear.
After that beautiful night of embrace, I was given my orders. I was given my duty.
And what was that?
Leave you alone. Because someone saw a better version of themselves in you.
Angelo told you to leave me alone.
Yep. Emphatically.
I'm surprised your ass listened.
As a neonate, I wanted to prove myself. And understanding what our clan is, I knew that he was the alpha. And I had to listen. We knew the ghost stories about vampires growing up, man. Come on, we read those stories. We heard those ghost tales all the time. I was just terrified. But I knew if I disobeyed an actual vampire, my ass was fucking done, man. I had to leave everybody behind, man. You and all the other kids that we knew back in the day. Everybody.
Is that why you never visited me even after that?
He looks right in Aubrey's face. An order is an order, and you follow it to a T.
Things have to change under you, Max.
Easy leans in, or over you.
I need friends, not enemies. The city of New Orleans is in danger. Easy. It's not just about us. just about. Orders from on high. The people we lost, that number is gonna multiply. To a number I can't even or want to even fathom. I'm sorry that our friendship had to end. It doesn't have to end. Could just be on pause. I'm here now. I'm still the same Max. I'm still that same kid you fought with. Both to and alongside. You still throw elbows like a bitch.
Fuck you, man.
It's gonna be different. But this doesn't have to end. We're partners, brothers.
You think it could be just jump started up again, as if nothing happened? You think that those 15 years where we didn't see each other, we can just pick up like an old book? Oh, here's where I left off. Page 2.
I hope it'll be more pages than that. I'm saying we try, man. I'm saying we don't just give up. We never gave up as kids, and we shouldn't give up now. I got a lot to learn. And this world's much bigger than you think.
Oh,
These dangers are much more dangerous than you think.
I think that we learned about the bigger dangers than that we fought that Icar beast.
That Icar beast is just one.
Of many.
There are literal monsters in the woods.
Hordes.
And I will take out my phone and I will show him the video of
The Macaulay.
and it's at
He looks like doesn't really have a facial change, just as he's looking at. Is this the thing that took out the Nosferatu clan?
all of them. I went down there personally. One danger. I cannot have a divided front.
Max, here's the thing. Vampires, as we are, kindred society as it is, we already are divided, man. You should know that by now. How long you been embraced?
Then why add more?
Hold up. How long you been embraced?
A few years? Why?
And in that time, how many different clans have you interacted with?
All of them.
Pretty much. Coming in recent years. 5, 6.
And you just said in recent years. So like within the last year, 2 years? Okay.
It's really picked up this year.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it has. You're in the limelight. You've been in the limelight for about a good 3 months now.
And a lot's been working in the shadows. Stuff you've been working with.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I ask, why continue the division?
That's unfortunately how kindred society works. We're already divided. We don't know why it is. We don't know how to fix it, but that's the way it's been.
Fuck
Kindreds hate each other. It's almost like it's ingrained. Cat versus dog. Cat versus mouse.
that. And then where's the fight? Where's the, he's like, I'll slap his chest. Where's that fight? To be better, to be different.
Oh, we are different. My family here, we are different. We are different. You don't hear a peep about the Gangrel clan because we keep our noses out of everybody else's shit. We may be the wild dogs, we may be the lone wolves, we may be the outcast group of this city, but we handle our shit and we make sure we don't bother nobody that doesn't need to be bothered. Only when necessary.
That mindset is going to destroy New Orleans. With the threats that have come in the recent months, the months that you say I've been a witness to, they're escalating. I've only just found out so much. Pacifism is not the right way to get things done.
Who the hell said anything about pacifism?
Then what are you doing in the city?
Family, you guys take this one for a nice little walk. Max and I, we gotta chit chat. And the rest of the Gangrel come up alongside Aubrey. And the first one, Michelle, she goes, "So, Rockstar, you want to take a walk?"
Max, you okay?
I'll be fine.
All right. Let's go, Titfuggers. Give your balls a tug. How'd you know I'm a rock star?
Rolling next now? What's going on?
What about?
Oh, I won't be able to dodge it. There's nothing I can roll. I have like 3 dice for me.
So as you ask, how you know that you're a rock star? They go, "Well, your cheap ass posters on the billboards.
Oh,
You played in the crappiest joint in town recently. You got some pretty shitty albums out there.
I do it all for the people. What can I say?
Yeah, you do it for yourself, I think. Let's go."
Yeah, do I look overwhelmingly wealthy to you?
You don't look overwhelming at all.
Oh, underwhelming. Well, you're nagging me, okay? Well, I'm less than interested. I have sort of a thing going on with someone.
I'm sorry for them.
Don't be. I take it out on your ass a lot harder than I take it out on theirs.
Michelle just laughs out loud, and so do several of the other Gangrels. Max, we're going to hold off on your scene for a bit, and we're going to stick with just Aubrey and the other...
asking to just get blood magic. I'm just like, oh.
The other Gangrel, they're now walking with Aubrey. Aubrey, you're actually in the front. They're not encompassing you. They're giving you enough space to feel comfortable in your surroundings. Michelle is the closest one to you. There's a few more in the general area. They're not within arm reach, but they're in your bubble, we'll say.
Aubrey has this strange confidence that comes from staring death in the face. It's if I'm going to greet death, I might as well greet it with a smile. So there's no sense in being terrified. He has his hands in his pockets and he's sort of just walking. But like he doesn't even notice the group of people behind him. He just sees Michelle. And he disappears into that moment. And he's looking at her and he kind of a half-cocked smile. And he fires conversational barbs in the way that he's... So how long you been at this whole bangy life?
This whole what life?
Being a vampire. Don't be...
I thought you said bangy life. I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
You've been doing the bangy life. No. That's not what Gangrel about, right? It's not like a...
You're an undead person for eternity. Of course you'll be part of the bangy life, buddy.
Oh, right on.
What the hell's life about if you can't get your rocks knocked every once in a while?
I do say once in a while, get the bangers in the mash.
Sometimes, yeah, but hey. I was in Brace 5 years ago. What about yourself?
It's about 5 years now, and you know, the city is a lot more fucked up than a lot of cities I've been in.
You could say that.
You guys got a lot of monsters.
Oh, yeah, we do. It kind of happens in the South.
Were you at that battle that he was talking about?
Yeah, I was.
Was
That's
that?
where I got this. And she lifts up side of her shirt, and you see there's like a good chunk of where her oblique should be.
Oh, that's fucking. Why would you just show that to a man? That's disgusting. I am so into it. Like, what the fuck?
I
You know,
thought you
this-
would be. And she grabs your hand, just
This-
like sticks it on there, and you can feel
Oh.
like the wrinkles of like scarred tissue.
These muscles definitely don't connect right anymore.
No, they haven't connected right for a long time since I've been embraced, but I'm
Even when there isn't a connection, it can still be a great time. Sometimes even better.
no, it won't be for you. I am in no way a soft and pleasant person.
Oh, promises love.
Then one of the other ones pops over to your side. This is gonna be a little bit awkward.
Yeah, especially because all these people are here watching, but I don't know what she's into. But I'm willing to have a good night.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about your music taste, because it can't really be what you put out there.
That seems fucked up. Just came right out with it. That's how you introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Aubrey Valentine. And you are?
Oh, I know, Aubrey. My name is Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, people call me Will.
Then why would you All right, then. Sticks and stones, Bill. You just came right from my throat, then.
I mean, it's better than coming for your nuts.
Yeah, well, you don't know what I'm into.
I think I do. I've seen your album covers. Weird shit,
Oh.
man. Weird shit. But hey, to
It
each their own.
bothers me that you said that you've seen my album covers. For a guy that doesn't like my music, you're paying awfully a lot of attention.
I mean,
I couldn't tell you it was on the last 6 Taylor Swift album covers, but you know mine very well. Enough to understand what my kinks are.
listen, it's just intuitive nature, you know? You see a certain thing, and if someone's putting that out there, you know what they're into. You know what they're about.
Oh, so if I just put it out there, you're... You know what they say. After you've been embraced, you just embrace it all.
Who says that?
I just did. Didn't you hear me say it, Will?
I did hear you say it, but you said they say it, so I'm trying to figure out who these other people are saying it that clearly aren't saying it.
Bill, keep up. I mean, honestly, if I have to do both sides of our conversation, I'm gonna go back to talking to Michelle.
She's not even here anymore. She's already in the back. Like once Bill started talking to you, they're playing like a roulette version of like people talking to you. So they're just coming around.
So, you guys want big friends of Max? You know, if you gave the guy a chance, it's every chance he had the opportunity, whenever it was his choice, it was always him throwing himself at things that were bad for the city. He would have given his life in a heartbeat for people he didn't know. He, I'm sure, hates himself every minute, knowing that he can't change places with the people you've lost. But you don't know him. He doesn't know you. And you're all worse off for it.
Those are some nice words. Are you making a new song about it? One that I won't listen
mean-
to?
Oh, you say that, but something leads me to believe that if I checked your CD player, there's a little bit of Aubrey in it. That's not the only thing Aubrey
He
can be a
pulls
little bit
out
something.
a Zune and goes.
A fucking Zune? This is ancient. Yeah, you can get my music on this. Whatever music download platform configures with Zune, my shit is not gonna show up there.
Hey, Techie, come here. And a guy comes over with like a giant fucking backpack.
Oh fuck, you've got the Ghostbusters. I guess after that battle you needed one, huh?
And he goes, Techie, show him what we got. And
He pulls out ectoplasm out of that.
Techie takes off his backpack and pulls out an iMac, one of those old school looking weird ass computers. Has an iMac and he has like a car battery that it's hooked up to, and he just turns it on. This is where we download our music from.
You guys are so fucking cool. Like, I don't want to brag, but this motherfucker right here is up to 1 megabyte of data. It's not a. It's. I don't want to flex on you all, but I would share that data with you. We could download like half a ringtone.
I have LimeWire on my iMac, and Kazaa. I mean, we have a lot of our stuff on here.
You guys are just ready for the apocalypse. I'm at half-mast right now. I mean, do you guys just watch like The Road Warrior and just like that's what we want to do? That's us. I see a lot of the outfits, the choices here, very dirt and looking for gas.
Well, we have this, and he pulls out an old VHS and just like slowly attaches it, like some like really MacGyvering connections, and then he pulls out a VHS of the original Mad Max. It was,
oh man,
this is our Friday night.
You truly are Mel Gibson's people. Like,
oh no, he's a jackass, but we like his movie.
oh, he's the worst. But I mean, goddamn,
Where have these people been?
you know, have you guys ever seen that? What the fuck is that horror movie where they like Maximum Overdrive? Now there's a flick.
You talking about the Stephen King one with the cars?
Yeah, oh yeah, and all the machines turn on everybody. You guys don't have to worry about that because, like, if your machines turn on you, you just unplug the battery.
We tried that once, and it kind of backfired. But like, we're gonna figure it out. There's a lot that I can do, and he adjusts his goggles that he has. He just like turns them back on. They don't have a frame or anything in them. They're just open air goggles.
This is my favorite man. I'm gonna be Techie's best friend. We're gonna hang out. So what? If there was anything at all, I could say to convince you guys that Max is the good guy.
Oh, I don't care either way. I just like to fiddle with technology, and if whoever lets me do that, I'm cool with.
Oh man, here, Techie, we've got a. You have a cell phone? Can we exchange numbers?
I've got a few cell phones. Hold on, and he starts digging,
sweet.
and he pulls out like a Nokia block. He pulls out one of the original flip phones. He pulls out the old school one that Zach Morris had on.
Oh hell
Saved by
yeah!
the Bell.
Oh my god.
I'm on a mountain right now. Give me a phone call. So he gives him his number and he wants to. I have this car, right, and I think like it's already looks like it's from the Road Warrior. If you and I, could have a lot of fun turning this car into something really epic.
Oh, hold on a second. Screwy, come here.
They've got a Screwy. If his eyeball is Screwy,
And
Write these names down.
this guy, this girl, she comes over and she's got just like grease stains all over her. She's got leather gloves that go up to her forearm. They're like way too big for her, but like her fingers are just enough inside. And she's got she's got in her back pocket a screwdriver.
that's crazy because you have a screwdriver in your back pocket. I just went from 6 to midnight, and I am not afraid to admit to this group of complete strangers that Gadget was a major turn on of mine. Like Rescue is down under.
She's a huge inspiration for me and my whole entire being. That was just
A hell of
a lot of me when I was a kid.
Can I just say, I love how immediate Aubrey melded in with these people. Like, as soon as he got one hook in, that was all it took. Ugh.
It's just like as she's walking in, it's in slow motion. It's just sometimes some crimes
go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes.
We're not sponsored.
No.
We could be.
So she goes, so yeah, I heard you talking about a car. Lo and behold, I have made our own little Thunderdome type thing. It's pretty cool. I don't like to toot my own horn too much, but we do go to the drag races with it. And when we're lucky, when the cops aren't all around, we have the Clash of Cars. And I've been coming out top bitch a couple of times.
I cannot wait to come see you. Who rules Bartertown? Fucking Master Blaster. I am excited.
It is quite the spectacle, but I don't know if you can actually hang.
Oh, woman. I hang all the way out.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't think that you can hang because these people that we interact with, they're on a different level than you are. It would be
Go
funny as shit to see you try and fit in with these guys. But yeah, you know
I
what?
don't really do the fitting in. People really,
Exactly.
they get my vibe, but they don't.
Right. Um, so, what were you thinking to add on to the car? And she
just
pulls out
like-
like this blueprint, like that's like underneath her hat. She's got like just folding open, and you see that the car that she has the designs for has like spikes on the wheel, has a flamethrower off the back engine. It's all decked out in like perfect war forged car.
You can only be so erect. I want all of these, but there's no more blood left in my head for me to describe to you. I mean, there's a lot of blood in my head, but not where I need it. Here's the thing. I was like a cattle guard, like sharp, but also is very trained. Like it's at an angle, like, you know, basically if you've ever seen BattleBots, I want all
Yeah,
of that.
of course I've
Like,
seen BattleBots. Are you kidding
You
me?
watch BattleBots?
Of course. Who didn't watch BattleBots? What engineering nerd did not watch BattleBots?
Okay.
And
but
just
have you
say
ever played
this was
BattleBots, the drinking game?
What? There's a drinking game for BattleBots?
There's a getting pissed game.
I mean, if we could drink, I would drink to this
Well,
game. I mean, I don't mind draining a few people to play this game, but
I like where your head's at.
Got a new best friend.
Techie, Screwy, here's the thing. I think we need to go to the Thunderdome, and we need to throw down.
I would, but it's not tonight. Next meeting is next month.
Okay,
So everyone
well,
can
you
get their
know,
cars prepared and fixed up from the last battle royale.
Get my number from Techie. Shoot me. Give me a. You know what a drop call is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Who
will pick
doesn't know
up
what a
and, you
drop
know,
call is?
I hang out.
Happens
with some real
all the
squares.
time.
Hang out with some real squares. I'm starting to feel like maybe that I'm the odd one. You know, like all the time I think I'm fitting in, and then like, wow, I really don't fit in.
You feel like you don't. Hey, Wall, come here. Come here, Wall.
I named Wall.
And this 7 foot tall behemoth of a person just like lumbers over. Techie and Screwy, they both dip, and Wall, he just muscles his way
I
forward.
told you about D&D night.
And he's walking like right next to you. You can feel, if there was heat from his body, you would feel it like coming off of him. And he doesn't say anything, he just walks right next to you. You can feel every inch that he moves, you feel like the wind slowly pushing past him.
And you are...
My name is Wall.
What? Now, why do they call you that?
Nothing gets over me.
I imagine it does not. Now, were you at the big battle?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Why are you talking to me like that yourself, sir?
This is my voice. You sound
then
like you're
there you
talking
go.
to me like I'm a child.
I'm just... There's so much of you.
I've been told. It's a
Have you ever
lot to
just-
process.
Really stood in awe of something.
I'm
I'm at a loss for words. There's a lot of this to appreciate.
Well, go on, start appreciating.
Well, I mean... God, you just come out right out with it, don't you?
You offered.
And I imagine you're looking forward to the compliments. Well, you are quite corpuscular.
That is a good definition. Corpuscular. I need to put that in my verbiage of the evening. Corpuscular.
Ravenous wall of meat. So were you at that battle? The ghouls or ghosts?
The one in the graveyard with the Ichor Beast?
Yeah, I imagine you were
We
probably.
we all were. We all were. It's a family. We fight as a pack. We go together almost everywhere.
I like the sound of this pack. You guys are maybe looking for like sort of a lone wolf.
No, we're not really looking for a lone wolf. We want people to be part of the pack.
No, but he would be like a pack member in his own capacity, a part of the group, but also exempt from it.
But that
As a
doesn't
government
work, really. It kind of goes against the definition of a pack.
Only in the literal definition, but in the abstract.
Here, let me give you a visual. See these fingers? This is a pack. See this? It's a lone wolf, right? Now,
Yeah.
I can't make this be a part of this.
Okay, well. All right. So we've got a pack right here. Ready?
That you see what you just did there, and you went back to the other hand?
Yeah, sometimes he's there, sometimes he's out lone wolfing.
That's not what a pack does. I don't think you understand the... Listen, you gave me a really good word earlier, so I'm going to try and help you out. I may have to speak slowly here. In a pack, we all stay together. Anyone who goes off on their own, being a lone wolf, typically they get killed out in the open without their pack to help them. Sometimes that lone wolf will realize, hey, this is a stupid idea, and they'll form their own pack.
Like their own pack? Like a lone wolf will
That's
make
what
his
I
own
just
pack.
said.
Okay. But
So I'm the wall because things don't get over me, but clearly you're not even a hill. Like you're ooh wee.
more like a fence.
You're more like a strainer.
They call me the strainer. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I prefer lone wolf, but renegade.
Sure. That's a name we'll give you. Renegade. Wow. That was something.
And then like the word gay and then duh. Like du, like renegade.
Is that why your shirt says dick beaters? Like
It's solidarity, like you support the people that you're a lone wolf pack with.
This may be the first time something's going over my head.
Don't think too hard on it. Blood
I'm
will
not
just
going
shoot out
to.
your
It's
nose, and
going-
the blood vessel is whole thing.
Interesting. And Max is cool with you.
I like to think that we're a little more than cool. He likes to remind me that we're just cool, but I think I'm really warming up to him. I'm trying this nagging thing. It's getting positive results.
Aaron, can you come here, please? Aaron, tag, you're it.
Help me, help.
All right, and we're gonna pause here. We're gonna take our quick little break, and we will be
Get
back.
a bad joke in before we go.
A dad joke. Okay, what did the toilet paper say as it was rolling down the hill?
What?
I'll see you at the bottom.
I was gonna go with oh shit. I don't know.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I like it. It's not bad. The fact that he had that locked and loaded is so impressive.
I'm a dad now. I mean,
They fill your memory as soon as you become one.
yep. It's one of the things that you automatically gain once you become a father. All right, everybody. We'll see you in 15 minutes. And we are back. If you've been here since the beginning, thank you for sticking around. Appreciate you having here. If you're new to the stream, welcome. We're a bunch of peoples doing vampire stuff. Happy that you're here. Sorry you missed the beginning. But you're here now, and that's what matters. So let's start off right from where we were. All right. Aubrey and the pack of Gangrel had already gone off to one end of the park, and Max is there in the central space with EZ, and they're about to have a very long discussion. EZ watches, EZ watches as his pack leads Aubrey off into the distance part of the parks, way out of earshot. Enough for Max and him to have a true heart-to-heart, not just about the situation of what's going on in the city, but possibly on what's been happening the last 15 years. So, he then looks at Max and just goes, all right, so where do we start? How do you want us to rekindle our friendship? How do you want us to get back, hit the ground running?
You start at the beginning.
It's a good place to start, sure. Which beginning?
Last time I saw you, he moves over to take a seat on the stairs or wherever there's a spot to sit.
There's a bench, we'll say.
Yeah, just sit on the bench. One minute I see you hanging out like normal. Next you disappear. No
Yeah.
words, messages, nothing.
Well, you knew full well that I could not stand being in the system anymore. I wanted out, whether by my own means or through some unfortunate family that would pick me up. So, I did what I had to do for myself for a moment. I mean, we always had to do what we had to do for ourselves. It's how we survived in there, you know that. But, yeah, I left. I needed to. And, I actually honestly believe that you need me to leave also. Because we relied on each other too much. A bit too much. I mean, hell, we were kids at that time. We needed guidance. We needed adult intervention. Even though we kept on saying we didn't. We got this on our own. We relied on each other too much. Some would say that's a good thing. And, yeah, there were times where it was good. Times where it was fucking great, man. But, no. With the realities of this world, the world that we're now aware of, man, you don't know who you can rely on. Fucking crazy.
I look everywhere for you, man. I wish you would have at least said goodbye. If you were just gonna leave, I would have followed you, man. I mean, I know you say you relied on each other too much, but that's what brothers do. It was family.
You wouldn't have found me. I left. Not just New Orleans. I left the state. I left Louisiana, man. I went to oh God, I went to North Carolina.
Oh,
Why the man? I was a kid. I didn't know better. I just heard that North Carolina could be a nice place. I don't know. No, it fucking sucked. Man, they are racist to a T down there. It's capital letters, every single word, every letter in that word. It is horrible. I had a terrible time. And when I came back, I saw you were doing well. I saw you were moving up. And I was happy for you. I was proud of you. I didn't want to weigh you down. Take your focus off of your goals. You always talked about getting out of the system. You always talked about being better than yourself. You always talked about doing something big, and you were doing it, man. In my heart, I knew that if I came into your life again, where you were, I would have ruined you. Your focus, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, everything you worked hard for, crushing down if I came in.
You know that's bullshit. You know I fought not just for myself. I fought for us, man. Reason I fought so fucking hard, man. Make sure we had stuff to eat and we had money. I wasn't just fighting for me, man.
I know.
I was fighting for us. And I would have continued to fight for us. I fought to make sure that if you came back, when you came back, not a matter of if, but when. You could be brothers just like we were.
I think I didn't realize until just now. Maybe I didn't want you to take care of me anymore. Like you said, you were taking care of me all that time. It was always you, man. Always you. I couldn't stand up on my own, it seemed, I guess. Couldn't prove myself like that. Maybe that's why I didn't come back to you. Maybe that's why I left you alone. Maybe that's why I was perfectly fine taking that directive to not even bother you, to not even look your way, to not even be in the same street as you.
When did you come back to the city?
3 years later. 21 years old.
When did you get? When
Yeah. That's when I was embraced. What about you?
about 5 years ago. Even before that. You saw how it was after the Olympic trials, man. You saw how it destroyed me.
But it didn't destroy you, man. Yeah, it hurt, I'm sure. For a while, you got stuck in your own mind. I'm sure it is. But I know it didn't destroy you.
Were you watching me then too?
Nope. I haven't been watching you for a while, my friend. Ooh, I just said my friend. Damn, that came out easier than I thought.
Habits die hard.
Yeah. Habits
came
die
back.
hard.
When I came back after the incident, sure, I managed to grow and evolve, but I made myself lonely on purpose. All I could think about is how much you would be making fun of me. How much you would be laughing in my face. I missed it.
You know that's my only form of defense back in the day. Because I had no self-worth. I would belittle and make fun of everybody for anything. And in a way, that is me showing how I cared about them. So that's probably why you missed it. You missed the caring side. You missed your old friend. You missed your brother. Now,
Did you miss me?
for a bit, I missed you for a bit. And then when I was ordered to completely let you go, I did. I let you go, man. And I didn't miss you anymore. I didn't think about you. You were just another face in the crowd. I heard your name coming up in the rosters. I heard your name in the underground fighting circles. I heard your name when I accidentally saw it in the papers. No matter how hard I tried to distance myself from you, to get you out of my life, you were always there, man. You were always there. Do you have any idea how fucking hard it is to ignore that? To not being able to celebrate with you for your victories, to not be there to fucking mess around with you on your losses. And then, when I found out that you were embraced by Angelo, I still wasn't allowed to talk to you. Still had to distance myself. That was harder than those other 10 years. These last 5 years, man, these were the hardest ones. Not only were we still in the same city, but we had the same fucking sire, and I couldn't do shit. And now you're supposed to lead us, huh? From having to completely ignore you, from having to completely take you out of my life. That's taking a part of my heart, man, out of my body, out of my soul. And then to just say, yeah, it's okay. He can be back. He can take care of everything that I've been working my fucking ass on. He can take that and just roll with it, and I'll be okay with it. That doesn't sit right with me, man. And you know it doesn't. You worked hard on yourself. I worked hard on my family. $15 man. 15 fucking years.
You know, if I knew, I would have fought. You know I would have fought to see you again. I would fight every second of every minute of every day to have seen you again. I don't want to take anything from you. I've never wanted to take anything away from you. And if I somehow made you feel weak, then I'm so sorry. Easy. I never wanted you to be weak. I wanted us to be strong together. I still do. We have the chance to do that. We do.
We don't, though.
Why not?
There's a bigger factor in all of this. The one that really pisses me off the most, man. Our sire. Your father. He's the reason I wasn't allowed to speak to you. He's the reason I had to push it all away. He's the reason I had to cut you out of my life. And he's the reason why you were not around. He's the reason why I took up so much responsibility for our pack. And how I led them through so many victories, through so much turmoil, to make them who they are today. He was a Primogen, yes, but that's only a title. He did not do much with it. Yeah, he was a pillar of our community. Not just the Gangrel community, but the city of New Orleans. But a lot of that was a fucking act, man. An act that I had to bear. And because of that, he gave you what everybody wants in the system. A family. A father. Someone who would take care of them. Someone who would be there for them. Someone who they could look up to. Someone who would nurture them. Someone who would give them purpose. He gave you everything, man. And he gave all of us shit. Absolutely nothing. So I'm fucking pissed off at you for... I know it's not your fault, but I'm pissed off at you and I fucking hate him for that. They don't know. They don't know who my sire is. They all think that I was embraced by a walkthrough, an illegal embrace. And then Angelo told them all to accept me. An order. He's good at that, giving orders. And they listen. So not only am I shunned, I guess you could say, but I'm also a bastard embrace in their eyes.
Angelo's not here.
No, he's sitting at the right hand of the prince. Go fucking figure, right?
Oh, he hates it.
Good. Hope he does.
Now I know the truth. And I get to decide what to do with that. As do you. That's our choice. That's our freedom. Fuck rules. Fuck order.
You're gonna say this now that our sire is the new sheriff, yeah? The fuck the rules, fuck order. To the guy that's in the fucking second seat.
Hey, the reason why he's in that seat is because of me. Shit. Like I said, I've been through a lot.
So have I, man.
And I want to hear about it. to know what I missed. I missed you. And if anybody thinks you a bastard, I should for you leaving me to go to North Carolina. But I'll forgive that. North Carolina.
Second biggest mistake I've made.
You know I got your back. Always have, always will. You were given orders. We followed them. But those orders shouldn't take away our free will. Not with the world as it is now. Not with what's happening to our world now. Shit is fucked. And I hate it. But I want to share in the weight you carry. I want to help you with it. I'm not trying to do this because I think you're not equipped for it or weak. I never thought those things. I want to help because I can. I want to be there because I can be there. We're better together. And I'm happy you found a family. I'm happy you've built something. Because I knew you could. I always knew you could. I want to build together.
That brings us back to our initial discussion then. The seat of power as Primogen for our clan, for our pack, for my family. You want to build together. I respect that. You always had vision. Can you manage taking on the responsibility of our clan, of this pack, of my family, while managing your coterie and whatever other bullshit is you got going on with these giant monster lizards? And it sounds like you're still going to be fighting the fucking harvester. I don't know why you're still bothering with that shit, but you oh, God,
Tell me
man.
you don't want your rematch. You don't want the bastard responsible for killing three of our own.
Oh, we took care of the thing that killed 3 of us.
The thing, yes, but not its creator.
I have a very sneaking suspicion that old Red Cape is not going to be showing his ugly ass face around New Orleans anytime soon.
And why do you think that?
Because he made a name for himself and his true colors have been shown. Therefore, our entire city is on high alert, ready for him.
I mean, while our city was in high alert, a whole clan was decimated. Supervillains find a way. Easy.
Supervillains find a way. So what, we're going to be Justice League now?
I'm more of an Avengers guy, but that's a tie between X-Men and Avengers. But if we're going to be working together, I really want us to work together. If you are protecting the borders, we need to know what the borders need protecting from. And I have been working my ass off to find every single source of that danger. And in that search, I brought it to you. You and yours. I'm so sorry you lost family because of that. I don't want to lose any more. I don't want to lose you again.
He comes over and he puts one arm on your shoulder. He says, "It's not me and mine. It's me and ours."
We're gonna be a family. Take time for me to earn it, but
Oh, you fucking bet your ass it's gonna take some time. I've only got so much sway with these.
I apologize for when they come back and they're different people.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
How do I explain this in words? Aubrey is a force of nature.
Oh, for God's sake.
Of the most, I have been dealing with the chaos beyond the monsters we're talking about. I'm saying that just as a warning that if they come back as different individuals, I apologize again.
15 years, man. 15 years. You're telling me this knucklehead over here is going to fucking disrupt all of that within a 5-minute meeting? Do I have to fuck?
Please finish that because he will fuck.
Do I have to fucking rip somebody's throat out tonight?
Oh, yeah,
Does
like
Easy gotta kill a bitch?
Easy. He might like that.
Dying?
Yeah. The act of it.
Who the fuck are you hanging out with these days, man? What the fuck happened to you?
You left and I found different people, okay? Or they found me. It's ever since I volunteered for the Mad Prince's whatever the fuck, my life has been a whirlwind of chaos. I cannot begin to go into. You may have heard whispers of things. I have been in this shit for months. If I could breathe, I would be blue. Because I'd be holding my breath for so long. I have not been without my own chaotic family. I'm glad to have you and our family too. Maybe I'll have some normalcy then. Maybe. Hopefully. Again, I'm sorry. Where have you been? Where have all of you been, if I may ask?
We've been on the streets, man. We've been on the streets. Every alley, every dark corner of the city, we have been there. We have a common agreement with all the other clans that we don't have a sanctum. We don't have a situated home of the city. We get to come and go freely. And we live in the back alleys. We live in the garbage. We're out there, man. You see homeless people, you're looking at us. You see the tents over there? Some of those are ours. We are living it, man. We are on the street. We are as close to humans as a kindred possibly could be. It is the greatest mask out of anyone in this entire city.
I mean, I didn't recognize this, so yeah, definitely. If you pass me by,
I have!
and you didn't. Not even a nudge or a word.
Orders. We have to follow them by whoever's in the top seat. That being said, you still gonna try and sit down?
I want to sit down and learn. I can't just do nothing. That's never been my nature.
Oh, don't I fucking know it.
Then you know what I want. I want to work on this.
Like I said, not me and mine, me and ours. I'm gonna welcome you into this family, but we got some shit to deal with, to figure out, and to make sure we're on the same page. In my eyes right now, there is no Primogen of our clan. And there's not going to be a Primogen for a good while now. This is not a democracy, you know that. Kindred life, we don't live like that. We don't have that nicety. It's going to come down to you or me. Fuck what Angelo has to say. I don't even care about that decrepit old ballsack anyway. This is you and me, brother. That name, that word, has more meaning now than it did back then. Because technically, we are brothers now, from the same sire.
Just like we always wanted.
Funny way how fate works sometimes, right? Look at this bullshit. Immortal assholes.
I mean, I had to get my ass kicked by capitalist fuckbags, but sure.
All right.
See you again, man.
Now, I need you to just shut up for 2 seconds so I can say this before I don't ever again.
Okay.
The way I left was wrong. You know me, I was impulsive. I learned how to control that in the last 15 years. It was wrong of me to just up and leave. It was wrong of me to just completely cut you off before the order to do so. It was wrong of me to not try when I know that I could and should have. So because of all that, and because of the goddamn silence order, I guess you could call it a gag order. I don't say these next words often. I don't say them when they need to be said. And when I do say it, most of the time people know I'm only saying it because it's what they want to hear. But Max, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Max, stand up. Offer his hands to shake. Apology accepted. Thanks.
Comes in, he wraps his palm around yours.
And as soon as he does, I punch him in the face.
He accepts it. Still hit like a bitch, I see. Here, just crack his nose
the way
back.
he slipped it in. It was like, as soon as he does, I punch with this.
I like it. Oh man, I am quite rusty when it comes to punching your face, so you have to forgive me in that regard.
Clearly, you don't know how to use your new undead abilities, because that would have had a lot more oomph behind it. But hey,
Well, I wasn't trying to knock your head off.
you're still a little bitch. It's fine.
Oh, fuck you.
So should we get your knucklehead friend so he doesn't change the entirety of what I've been building, or?
I fear it may be too late, but I feel like this should be safe. I feel, in my heart of hearts, at least a third should be fine.
I'm gonna fucking kill this kid.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. And coming over the crest of the hill is just a kumbaya of people.
The group comes back over a little closer to Aubrey than they were before. They are now at arm's length. And
Aubrey has handed out squeak toys, and he's just kind of stress balling one. I'm just saying, like, it's not even about being an animal. This is just a good time.
and they're all holding theirs begrudgingly, and they're just looking at it. And once they get closer, you see them looking at Max, and they are just disapproving.
Like, look at those
Max
guys over
literally
there.
has his hand just like pinching his nose.
I'm just saying, there's something about a group of men that are just that close and willing to put hands on each other. Feels like you cut the sexual tension with a fucking knife.
Michelle goes, "Yeah, glad you said just the men, because, hey, fuck me, I don't exist, right? Neither does Elise over there, or..."
I didn't want to include you. It was a not gendered disrespect. It was gendered respect. Quite to the contrary. I mean, if you're offering, I mean, you did say fuck you, and I'm not entirely busy for the rest of the evening.
I think of you, and I want to walk into sunlight slowly.
But you are thinking of me.
Unfortunately, you have caused a imprint on me that will not go away, and it is now there. When I close my eyes later, I'm going to see you, and I'm going to scratch at the air around me.
You're too kind. That imprint doesn't have to be the only mark I leave, darling.
Out of respect for this meeting, I'm letting you keep your kneecaps intact. But everything inside of me is screaming to eat you alive and to shit you out just as poorly as I'm going to leave you.
What kind of woman just tells a man such beautiful things like that? Is that... Who is that? I stopped reading poetry so long ago, but you have a way with words.
Easy. I'm gonna fucking kill him. No, Michelle, why?
In what order? It doesn't matter. Fuck, kill, whichever. Go on.
So,
And I apologize.
You, and Easy points at Aubrey, collect your fucking toys.
You didn't want to
Don't
take this
speak. No, I don't want a fucking whatever that little thing is. Take it. And everybody just instinctually just like tosses their squeaky toys at you. Like, they bounce off of you, like a few of them squeak. And they just like pile up around your feet. And the pack then goes over and stands behind Easy. I don't know you, but I don't like you. However, I'm going to tolerate you for now. Now, all you shitheads, erase the last 20 minutes of time that you had with him from your mind.
Oh, it's not that easy.
It didn't happen.
can.
Jedi mind tricks. Stop talking.
I can
Stop
help them.
talking.
I have the mind.
Stop talking. Stop
Easy,
talking.
It won't work. Easy, it won't work. I'm telling you, man, it won't work.
Second point of order. Max is part of our family now. He's a part of our pack. Right, Max?
Any or all of you need my help in any way, shape, or form, I will be there. As if it is the normal thing to do. I promise to make up for my absence. I promise that I will do the right thing for us. I will be there for everyone. That being said, I am sorry that you had to go through what you went through, both here and at the graveyard. That is a sin I will carry for the rest of my unlife. If I could, I would have gladly been one of those lost family members. But we will live in their honor. We will fight in their honor. We will grow in their honor.
Wall pushes his way past everybody and comes right up to you and looking down at you. And then he slaps his hand behind your neck and he pulls your forehead against his. And you hear him just say, "Welcome to the pack, Max. Don't fuck this up, man."
I'll do my best.
Then one by one, each of them comes by, does the same thing. Hand behind your neck, forehead to forehead. All 17 of them. Ending with Easy, who puts both of his hands on the side of your face, holding your head. Today, we pick right up from where we left off, man. Bygones be bygones. Let all this shit just... Don't forget it. We have to learn from it and grow. But we said our piece. Yeah?
Said our piece. And if you everyone, I'll come visit y'all. I guess just walk around the streets. I don't know how that was gonna work, but because I don't want to walk into other people's territories.
We'll come to the gym. How about that? You have a central location. We have an entire city to cover, so...
I'd also be willing to take you for a walk, go on a walk.
A whirlwind.
Opportunity arise.
I promise I will keep this one away from all of you if I can.
Where's this shit?
That will be, you guarded the city, I will guard you from them.
Oop.
Thought we were all a pack now.
We're rolling something.
Sometimes you get hit.
Sometimes you get hit.
Nope, those are blood dice. That wasn't a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
It's even worse.
He just like a blood just starts to trickle down of his nose. He's like, going to kill.
No, it's he passed with all successes, so...
Oh, good.
That's a fucking hero.
He's a champ. He's just like, he's
15 years he's been doing this. He goes,
years he's been doing this, and undone in one.
by one fucking guy.
One guy.
He goes,
I promise.
all right.
I how we keep this chaos off your back.
That'd be nice. That would be helpful.
I also promise, this is for the future, I promise to keep the other one off you as well.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that another time. We know that they are the only surviving Nosferatu then. So, we wanted to talk about that.
Endangered species.
I don't like you. I don't know how Max
I'll
can
grow
put
on
up with you.
It's a thing.
Oh, you'll be a wart of my ass.
Oh, well.
Don't.
We're getting that close already.
Yep. You walked right into that one.
Right up in there.
Max, until we meet again,
Don't hesitate to call.
yeah,
Yeah, let's exchange numbers.
no. Have a horrible night.
What if she'd give me his address? I'd write him little notes. Tell him how fucking adorable I think he is with his tough bravado.
He can still hear you.
He hasn't moved. He's like right in front of you still. He hasn't left yet. He's
This
just
is a private conversation between friends.
I suggest you get out of here before it gets worse, and it will get worse.
Or better.
For your ears and the ears of family.
easy. Just snaps his fingers twice, and everyone just disperses into different directions and just starts booking it out of there.
He's so cool. Maybe he should be the leader of the group.
Maybe he should. But for now, there's no permission.
So, status quo. The meeting went well then.
More of a reunion of sorts, I suppose.
How come you got to you hugged everyone and you didn't even include me? And
Well, you're not Gangrel, man.
that's the lone wolf aesthetic I give off. They can tell that I'm.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, how'd that conversation go with all of them?
I think I made a lot of friends. I got a lot of phone numbers. Many of them had almost 7 digits, so that's good.
That's good. That's good. Solid. Got it better than nothing, I suppose.
There was this guy named The Wall. He was
I'm gonna guess the real tall one.
meaty.
I'm gonna guess the real tall one. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine what Ambrose could make out of that. Like
I don't wanna
an
think about
L-shaped couch. It would be big.
You think that guy is gonna get taken down by Ambrose?
I don't want to begin to tell you all the tale Ambrose has taken down.
Gross. As long as you manage not to get yourself killed, so good job on that.
Darn
So,
shame. I live to see another day.
You live to see another day, unfortunately. I think you've made more enemies than friends. I think if
You know what they say,
Shall-
though. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
eh,
And in that regard, I don't know the math, but probably some friends there.
if I'm gonna help you out here, maybe the enemy, because we are enemies of the harvester,
Ah.
and so
And
they-
everybody hates that fucking guy. So
Yeah, he's a
I have a
fuck.
lot of friends.
Yeah,
If only they'd follow me back on MySpace.
MySpace.
I have a MySpace.
I
Very
mean,
popular.
from
I have a music account there.
musicians, right? Yeah.
It's managed by someone, so I don't necessarily know the password.
You, oh, you need to learn a lot of things about. I mean, you're not part of.
I taught you about negging. I don't need to know that much. You need to learn a lot of things. Are you negging me?
I'm not negging you, Aubrey.
Well, you don't need to. I'm already very interested.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
I saw that coming.
We're going to fade to black on your scene and open to queue on a manhole on the other end of the
Ooh,
city.
who's?
Oh, You walked right into that, Dylan.
I
God damn it.
know, I know.
It's right,
I should
it's right
have known.
there.
I should have known better. I should have known better.
Should have known better.
Really,
Sewer entrance.
now how do I say this properly? A sewer grate gets removed from the street as Ambrose Windsor steps out. Returns
As Ambrose?
the grate and says, "Just needed some new skin and I'm back now." And with that, we're going to end tonight's session of Darkness Over New Orleans.
You open with that shit. You don't end with that shit. You
What the
open
fuck?
with that shit.
Wait. So they returned from the sewer grate with their face, with their original face, a version of their original face.
We'll talk about it
They-
later.
They killed a black rose. Or roses, or they
Well, no,
killed one of those fucks.
Those
Took a
guys
face.
look like thorns. So how what's this face that they've got? That's there.
So thank you everybody for joining us this evening.
I don't know the math on that.
It was a very fun a
Dylan's in
skin
trouble.
graph. This is a very fun episode, very heartfelt episode. A lot of good stuff happened tonight on both ends with Aubrey and the pack, and Max with
Super
with
heartfelt.
Easy. Very fun. So thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Why don't you guys go ahead and start the exit and start us off, Kristen.
Oh yeah, sure. Hey everybody. Hey, I'm Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, here on every social you can think of. Find me on mainly on TikTok and Twitch, but you can also find me on not this for the next like 3 weeks. Tragedy Theologian, Greek Myth Inspired 5e campaign over on Total Party Kiss. But if you want to catch up on VODs, they are available on YouTube. We upload them the Tuesday or Monday after every session. We Aphrodite got stabbed and turned into a mortal. So yeah.
Okay.
The goddess of love got stabbed by a dragon of sorts, a titan. Dragons are titans in our game, and they got turned into immortal. So cool.
Cool.
Cool. You can also find me on a bunch of other projects that will be coming out soon. So check all the socials, all the X's, the Twitters, the MySpaces, the Blue Skies if you got them.
Oh, I need that still.
It's all available on the internet. Find me somewhere. Okay. It's me. Bye.
I've been Aubrey Valentine, reminding you all that you can catch us here every week on Thursday, doing the same old shit a different way and a different day. Let me grab your email. No, that's okay. I can just get it from your mom later.
Okay. Hey, I'm Dylan, your storyteller, and your friendly NPC, your friendly neighborhood NPC. You can find me here, only here, Thursdays. But you can find my stuff everywhere on the internet. Roll for Dylan.
You got a book?
You wrote a book?
I got a book. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. Get the book out.
Whip it out!
Whip the book. Nothing
Yep.
else, because Twitch will take everything else down. Yeah, get
Hold
that
on,
book
baby
out.
birds. Daddy's about to
I got a book!
Book.
It actually came in, so we're still for pre-sale, but this is the first edition that I got because I'm the author.
It looks good, man.
Thank you. It's really stinking cute. I love having this little book in front of me, being able to read it to my daughter. You can go to my website, fantasea.books.com. So go ahead.
Even if your kids can't read, the art in there is wonderful.
I'll take you. And we're going to raid a group that is playing Vampire the Masquerade called, where do they go? Total Party Crit Game. So yeah, we're going to jump into them. So stick around for the raid, and everybody please have a fantastic rest of your evening. Love you all. Bye bye. Blah.